why most tinnitus cures fail. The truth is, most tinnitus cures, most pills you will find in the grocery store, most voodoo snake oil salesmen, most things don't work. The reason they don't work is because all the experts truly don't understand what tinnitus is about and what is causing it. And I'm here to explain that to you. The theories about tinnitus, they're starting to question, right? The theory that it's caused by hearing damage. Well, now they're finding out that people don't have any hearing damage have tinnitus. I don't have hearing damage. Very, nothing significant, nothing that wouldn't just come with old age anyway, getting older. I don't know if I'm old, but anyway, that theory is then collapsed because, there's a lot of people who don't have hearing damage and they hear their tinnitus. So how do you explain that? So the theories that they have are just theories. And as medicine progresses, we start to realize it's not been the case. What I believe and what I practice and what I teach is that tinnitus, by and large, for the vast majority of people, is central nervous system related. And it's your body is stuck in a fight or flight response that has amplified a benign sound. Your brain has then latched onto it because a lot of people who suffer with bothersome tinnitus have had anxiety, have also been very alert people, usually very smart people sometimes, usually, people who notice things more, introspective people, deep thought type of people. These are the people who are more prone to falling into the tinnitus loop. The reason is because they're always analyzing their situation. They're always thinking things or overthinking things. And so it's not just a physical thing. It's not just, yes, it's a physical sound you're hearing, but there's also there's a mental component. There's an emotional component. Often there's a spiritual component, right? You feel trapped. You feel like you can't let go. A lot of times this can feel like ego death for people. It can feel like you're losing your sense of self in very different cases too as well. Like, who am I now that I am in this state of reality where I can't stop hearing the sound? What does this mean for me? So it is far more than just physical. And the reason a lot of cures don't work, well, all of them don't work, is because they're trying to treat something with purely a physical product. And the situation is tinnitus is not just physical. There's a lot more to it going on. And so you cannot treat something that's emotional, that's spiritual, that's metaphysical with just a purely physical element. People try to, but they can't. What happens with the case of the person who lived a life that was under extreme stress from work? You put your health on hold, you put your life on hold, you gave up on your dreams, something happened, and then now tinnitus has been triggered. How do you take a pill and cure all of those years of neglect that a person allowed themselves to be put in? How do you do that? You can't. And those are the vast cases of tinnitus. It's very deeply emotionally rooted. So then the way that you would help someone like that, and this is what I practice and teach, hit the link in the description. If you want to do a session with me, I would love to work with you. I would love to hear you out. I would love to see what we can do, get a plan together for you so that we can get you on the healing path. So then how I go about healing tinnitus is realizing that you must let go of the sound. Now, this takes time. This takes multiple sessions. You're not going to do this in one session. This takes time. This takes practice. Sitting and allowing yourself to be without trying to control your situation. If you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like freaking out, sit there and allow yourself to be without freaking out. Allow that thought to be there and then allow that thought to disappear. A thought is just a ripple in consciousness. That's what a thought is, a ripple in consciousness. If a thought comes and freaks you out and says, you're stuck like this, it's never going to go away, and your nervous system is, I have to run, I have to freak out, oh my God. No. What I do is I teach people how to sit there and breathe and allow themselves to feel that. Allow yourself to experience that. It is okay. And you cry if you have to. I will work with you through those emotions. We will provide space for you to feel what you need to feel, and it is okay. And then you pick yourself up and you go about your day. And if you feel that again, you sit down. You have a presence session where you sit down and you say, this is. You be real with yourself. This sucks. Don't deny your emotions. This sucks. This is hard. But we're going to sit with this. And we're going to practice being. It's what they call mindfulness. But we're going to practice being present with this fear, and we're going to allow ourselves to make space for this, and we're not going to fight it. And that's what I teach, and that's what I practice. I teach you not to try and change the sound, not to try and control it, but to allow it to be there without controlling it. And this, I have found that this has been the only way to cure it, the only way to release yourself from the suffering. So if that sounds like what you need, again, this is not for everyone. People who are stuck trying to find a cure, stuck with trying to figure out the root cause and control it, this is not for you. This is for people who are at a place where they say, I'm ready to accept what I can't change, and I'm willing to step into healing and peace. Even though my life and my situation might not be what I would ideally want, I am going to walk this path of letting it go. If that's you, smash subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I will talk to you later. Peace.